Hi, I'm Marianne Red, and today I'm going to be showing you a website called Smart Exchange. It provides lesson plans, games, and resources for your smartboard. You can find this website by logging on to exchange.smarttech.com, and this is the home page. I have an account, so I've already logged on, and so on our home page we have a search engine that we can search this website as with the different resources it has. So if we know what we want exactly, like if we're doing a butterfly life cycle, we can go ahead and type that in there and it will pull up all the resources it has. Down here we can browse by our subjects, our grade or grades, and then file type. So let's check out the grades we have from pre-K all the way to post-secondary. And then our file types, you can select any one of these that you want. So if you know that you need a manipulative, this would be a great one to select so you don't have to go through and weed out the ones you need. Or if you need a notebook lesson, you may want to select that so you don't have to worry about that once you select a lesson if it's exactly what you need. We have the recently shared lessons, and then we have some downloads, some games, and a timer. And then we have some response question sets. We have teacher recommended resources. So let's go back and go under subjects. Let's pull something up. Let's do English Language Arts. So when that comes up, we're going to see how many we get as a search result. Here we go. We have over 13,000. So we can sort it to narrow it down a tad. So here's what we had come up, a few different things. And here's another way to narrow our research results. If we know exactly what type of file, we could click over there. So let's do second grade, and then go ahead and click go. That should narrow it down quite a bit from over 13,000. So here we go. So now we have over 6,000. So here we're just looking at, here's some games: Morning Calendar, Jeopardy, Classroom Feud, Figurative Language. Here's some a lesson on adjectives. Here we have our pages, and if we hit next, we'd have more pages because we almost, like I said, we almost have 7,000. So if we wanted to preview it, we'd click here, or we can download it if we've already previewed it and realize that, oh yeah, that's exactly what we want. Or you can just open it up right in our smartboard. So once you hit preview, it's going to tell you how many pages are in there, and then you can scroll through each of the pages to see if it's what you wanted. And it also gives you the option again to download or just directly open it in your smartboard. So that's how we would search for a lesson, game, or resource. We can share a resource. You just fill out the mandatory fields within this page. Let's pull this up. So you'd fill all these out, and then once you agree to the sharing resources, there'll be a tab at the bottom of this blue section field here, and you would agree and submit that. And once you do that, and once you start sharing your resources that you've shared, we'll go ahead and come up on this page. I've not shared any yet. And standards, if we know exactly what standard we want to have some lessons or games or some resources for our class, we'd go ahead and click on that. We need to, of course, select our standards. So we're going to go ahead and look for Common Core. Here we go. I'm going to select that. Let's do a different grade. Let's do second. Or no, we just did second. Excuse me. Let's do fourth. And we did ELA, so let's go ahead and do mathematics. And we're going to click on the blue View button. And so we'll bring up the different sections. There's more than one section within our math standards. So we can scroll through the standards on our right, or just go ahead and pick a select section on our left. So there's some resources that we can go and look at. And here's the introduction to this category. So let's click on this one and see our resources. And within this area, we have all these lessons. We have 34 to be exact. We can go ahead and click on that link if we wanted to see some additional ones if that didn't meet our needs. Then I'm going to scroll back up, and here we have the community. And within the community, what we're going to be able to do here is ask questions to other users that are on this site and also search for solutions. So if we're having problems with our smart boards or some of our other interactive notebooks, we're able to come on here and ask for a question and search for some answers. Let's see if we can get this to come up. It's not running very quickly. And we also can search for specific articles that we may want to read up on to stay current with our technology knowledge. And once this comes up, as you can see, there's a button to do our questions. We're also going to have right underneath our question a leaderboard and then some trending articles that you can read. And here's our features. Here's 6 different featured interactive smartboards that we can go ahead and select from. I have an interactive whiteboard within my class, so I'm going to click on that, and it's going to take us over to the discussion board for our interactive whiteboards. And within this discussion, we'll be able to also, once it comes up, once again I apologize for the slowness tonight of the internet, we're going to be able to select what series we have for our smartboard. Let's see what's going on here. Okay, so here it's coming up now. Here again we can search the article and discussions. Same features over here with the ask a question and trending articles. So here we go. Here's our series that we want to select to meet the needs of our smartboard. And we should be getting, whoops, there we go. Here's some discussions that we can start reading to help us and some related topics. So we can do that, as well as knowledgeable people. If there's a certain person that you interact with and read and you really like the way that they word stuff, the way that they've been interacting with the smart boards more than maybe another person, and you're able to understand their solutions, you can go ahead and follow them by clicking on their name. And then we're going to go scroll back up to the top. I'm going to exit out of this and go back to our Smart Exchange site. And we just viewed communities, and in training, on the training tab, once that comes up, you're going to see that there's some tabs over here on the top right. It usually takes about a minute or so to pull it up. There we go. We have training centers. We have certified trainers. A community, which is very similar to the one on Smart Exchange. We have Ed to Ed. If you were to click on that, you go over to YouTube, and they have some informational tutorials and some information on there that can help you with some solutions and some training that you may want to look into and explore offerings, different things that they have there. This is more like an online training section, all these tabs for and professional development, but as you can scroll down, you can see the different features that it offers. And then educational solutions, business solutions. So I'm going to go ahead and exit out of there. If you have some spare time and you want to get some more information, possibly on getting some training or something like that, that would be the tab you would get into. But for the most part, this pretty much is a quick, brief introduction to the Smart Exchange website. So I hope this was able to help you just get some thoughts and suggestions, possibly to implement some of these lesson plans and resources and games into your room utilizing your smartboard. Thank you.